Get ready for the action because the Baltimore Ravens defense is transforming. Jesse Minter has made a massive impact in free agency, and the unit is shaping up to be a potentially dominant force. We are diving into the details of how this new defensive setup is going to change the landscape of the league.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we look at the player development pressure cooker facing the Ravens roster. Sports Illustrated has put together a list of players who absolutely need to step up their game in 2026, and we are focusing in on Rashad Bateman and Mark Andrews, examining the challenges they face and what it takes to turn inconsistency into dominance. Now, let's talk about the road ahead for the Ravens. Warren Sharp confirms that Baltimore has the 6th easiest strength of schedule in the NFL for 2026, but that doesn't mean it's easy. We are breaking down the gauntlet of juggernauts they will face, including the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Finally, we predict the primetime battles for the Baltimore Ravens in 2026. With Jesse Minter taking the helm, the schedule is set, and we are calling out the must-watch matchups, including the potential clash between Baltimore and Pittsburgh and the exciting possibilities involving Lamar Jackson. Don't miss a second of this analysis. The Baltimore Ravens are rapidly reshaping their defense in free agency, signaling a strong commitment to bolstering their unit. Following the hiring of Jesse Minter, the defensive core is evolving into a potentially dominant force. A key acquisition has been the signing of safety Jalen Hawkins to a 2-year, $10 million contract. Hawkins is expected to bring significant alignment versatility and strong performance across various defensive roles. Adding to the buzz is reports suggesting Hawkins may be actively pursuing a former teammate. In a recent exchange on Instagram, free agent wide receiver Stefon Diggs inquired about the direction of Hawkins' career, to which Hawkins responded, "Come to be more though, cuzzo." This exchange highlights the attention a player of Diggs' caliber commands, especially when a high-profile veteran is on the market. Baltimore has long been a focal point for speculation regarding veteran wide receiver Stefon Diggs. While Diggs remains an elite talent, consistently surpassing 1,000 receiving yards, his tenure with recent teams, including the Minnesota Vikings and Buffalo Bills, has been marked by organizational instability and trade activity. Furthermore, off-field concerns and past legal issues have added layers of controversy to his profile. Analysts suggest that despite the talent, adding Diggs to a team led by a first-year head coach and a developing staff might be too risky. However, the Ravens appear to have a clear path forward without major spending on Diggs. The team already boasts a proven Pro Bowl wideout in Zay Flowers. Moreover, the roster is being strengthened through 2026 NFL draft selections, including Jacoby Lane and Elijah Sarrett, alongside potential breakout performances from Rashad Bateman, Devontae Walker, and LaJohntay Wester. This depth suggests there is ample room for emerging talent, diminishing the immediate need to pursue a player of Diggs' profile. The Baltimore Ravens are facing a critical juncture as they look to rebuild following a disappointing 2025 season. Sports Illustrated has identified 2 key players who must elevate their performance in the 2026 season to guide the team forward. According to analysis by Jason LaCanfora, the team is searching for individuals who can step up immediately as they navigate uncertainty, including potential coaching changes. Rashad Bateman is squarely on the radar. The former first-round pick faces significant pressure heading into the next campaign, especially amidst ongoing trade speculation. Despite a substantial 3-year, $36.75 million contract extension signed in June 2025, the Ravens are demanding consistency. While Bateman showed flashes of brilliance in 2024, the 2025 season saw him struggle, recording only 19 receptions for 224 yards in 13 games. His career statistics show a history of high volume: 64 games played, 47 starts, 262 targets, 157 receptions, 2,147 receiving yards, and 15 touchdowns. But the team is now focused on his ability to deliver. Another player under intense scrutiny is tight end Mark Andrews, who serves as the primary safety blanket for Lamar Jackson. Questions have been raised regarding his performance over the last 2 seasons. In 2025, Andrews tallied 48 catches, 422 yards, and 5 touchdowns. While performance metrics were strong, the team acknowledges past setbacks, notably a dropped pass in the 2024 AFC divisional round that cost them a trip to the AFC Championship. Despite these challenges, the Ravens have invested heavily in both Bateman and Andrews, banking on their established capabilities. The consensus among analysts is clear: the time for deliberation is over. Both players are expected to step up and demonstrate the necessary performance to secure the team's future in 2026. The 2026 NFL schedule is rapidly taking shape, with matchups gaining clarity following the conclusion of free agency and the NFL draft. While the official reveal is imminent, early analysis suggests the Baltimore Ravens will face one of the league's most demanding schedules in 2026. According to Warren Sharp, the Ravens have secured the 6th easiest schedule in the NFL for the upcoming season, placing them among the top 6. Other AFC North rivals have also landed in the top 5, with the New York Jets 5th, the Cleveland Browns 4th, the Cincinnati Bengals 3rd, the New Orleans Saints 2nd, and the Detroit Lions topping the list at number 1. This second-place finish in the AFC North positions Jesse Minter's team with a middle-of-the-pack schedule. The Ravens' 2026 slate is set to include a rigorous gauntlet featuring matchups against juggernauts from the NFC South and AFC South, as well as the second-place finishers from the AFC West, NFC East, and AFC East. Baltimore will contend with opponents including the Cincinnati Bengals, Cleveland Browns, Pittsburgh Steelers, Jacksonville Jaguars, Tennessee Titans, New Orleans Saints, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Los Angeles Chargers. Furthermore, the schedule includes significant contests against the Dallas Cowboys, Atlanta Falcons, Indianapolis Colts, Houston Texans, Carolina Panthers, the Buffalo Bills, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Jacksonville Jaguars, Houston Texans, Buffalo Bills, Pittsburgh Steelers, and Los Angeles Chargers are also slated to be part of Baltimore's challenging 2026 itinerary. The Baltimore Ravens are gearing up for a demanding 2026 season, with their schedule set to feature matchups against some of the league's elite teams. As head coach Jesse Minter enters his first year, the team is poised for a significant spotlight, particularly in primetime games. The official schedule, including specific dates and times, is slated for release on Thursday night, but predictions are already surfacing regarding the Ravens' potential primetime opponents. The 2026 schedule is expected to be rigorous, featuring challenges from juggernauts across the NFC South and AFC South, as well as second-place finishers from the AFC West, NFC East, and AFC East. Potential primetime opponents identified by analysts include the Cincinnati Bengals, Cleveland Browns, Pittsburgh Steelers, Jacksonville Jaguars, Tennessee Titans, New Orleans Saints, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Los Angeles Chargers. Another potential lineup includes the Atlanta Falcons, Indianapolis Colts, Houston Texans, Carolina Panthers, Buffalo Bills, and the Dallas Cowboys. Key storylines are already emerging. The AFC North is highlighted by the anticipated matchup between Baltimore and Pittsburgh, suggesting a primetime clash between the Ravens and the Steelers. There is also speculation surrounding the Cincinnati Bengals, with Joe Burrow reportedly expressing a desire for a home primetime game against the Ravens. Furthermore, the rivalry between star quarterbacks Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson is expected to generate excitement, especially if a game takes place at the new state-of-the-art stadium. Beyond the game matchups, the coaching staff is also generating buzz, with Jesse Minter's background as Jim Harbaugh's defensive coordinator adding layers to the narrative. With a slate of high-stakes games ahead, The Baltimore Ravens are strongly positioned to capture major primetime attention in 2026.